Hello everyone, Brian here with another game of Modern Warfare 2. This is Ground War Domination on Crash. And I'm going to say up front, this has been a very strange week for me. On the plus side, my wife and I just celebrated our 3-year wedding anniversary on Wednesday. Which, to any of you older guys out there, or anyone who has long-term girlfriends or is married, one of the stigmas against men is we can never remember any anniversaries or important dates at all. And I did get lucky in the respect that I have an anniversary date that is going to be very easy for me to remember in the long term. It would happen to be September 8th of 2007. Now, if I can't remember 9/8/7 as an anniversary date, then I really must be suffering from Alzheimer's or some other affliction. So that is going to make my future life much easier in that respect. So that was one of the highlights of my week. And on the downside, like I mentioned in one of my more recent videos that I did for you on Overgrown, your buddy Brian here does have some back problems for someone his age. And I did hurt my back pretty bad again the day after on Thursday morning. And I have been walking around like the walking wounded or the Hunchback of Notre Dame ever since. I did have my regularly scheduled chiropractor appointment, thankfully later that day, but that adjustment or manipulation or whatever you want to call what chiropractors do to you did not do the trick for me. So I have been limping around, walking hunched over, struggling to get in and out of a chair, and everything else the past few days since then, and I am still quite sore as I am sitting in the chair from my computer doing this commentary for you. So hopefully I'm going to try to get another appointment to get that squared away on Monday, and hopefully have better results and stop hobbling around, because I am definitely not a person that likes to have my activities or movements limited and restricted in any way as they are right now. I like to be able to do pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want, and it is incredibly frustrating for me to be limited in this way at this time. But that's pretty much enough about me complaining about being an old man. I know I mentioned to you guys on numerous occasions I do really enjoy watching other people's videos that they post. There are some incredibly talented commentators out there, and people are able to post some amazing gameplays and just entertain me with their speaking and their topics I like to discuss from time to time. And I had been watching a lot of videos recently, as I always do, and I came across one by a lesser-known machinima director named AJRogers, who also goes by the name of See You Lookin'. And I will post a link to his channel and the video that inspired me in this gameplay in the description. In his video, he decided to go for a nuke on Storm. Apparently, from the commentary, if I remember it correctly, the lobby he was in, the other team was camping pretty hard in most of the earlier gameplays. So he decided he wanted to show them how to camp properly and basically nuke their asses. And back when I was originally trying to finish up my first 10 nukes to get the challenge done, I did struggle with it somewhat. And once I did finally finish that challenge, I swore off nukes entirely. And I had said that it would probably be a minor miracle if I ever did try for another nuke, since, as I have mentioned on numerous occasions, I am definitely not a good enough player to do anything flashy like double or triple nukes, or kill streakless nuke, or anything like that. But his video did somewhat inspire me to just give it one more shot, I guess, because I haven't tried for one in the last month or so since I did finish that challenge. So I figured, alright, what the hell, I'm going to throw the nuke kill streak loadout on of Harrier, AC-130, and nuke, and give it one more try. And it must have been some kind of omen for me that I did land on Crash in the first time, or first lobby, with that loadout enabled, because this is the map where I did get my 10th nuke. And this gameplay pretty much worked out exactly the same way as all of my previous attempts went. I would get off to a decent start, I'd get my Harrier, and then promptly die, and then struggle to get the kill streaks rolling again, and pretty much just pull it out just in the nick of time before the game was going to end. So now that you guys pretty much know how this gameplay is going to work itself out, I did finally decide I am going to download the additional map pack and try to bring you guys some more gameplays on some different maps, like Carnival and Vacant and Strike, which are the few I'm looking forward to, and possibly even Trailer Park. I may like that one, we'll see. But I pretty much know, like I mentioned in an earlier video, that I'm pretty much not going to like Fuel. But I am going to try to get that downloaded sometime either later today or possibly tomorrow, and start trying to get some new gameplays for you there. But another thing, my wife, being incredibly cool as she is, as an anniversary gift, she did buy Madden 2011 for me. An unusual gift in most respects, that most women wouldn't give to their husbands, but she is that cool. She knows that I love playing video games, so I may actually, once I get playing that a little bit, I may actually bring you guys a game or two of multiplayer on there and see how I do once I get acclimated to it once again, if you guys are interested in seeing that. So please let me know in the comments section if you guys are interested in seeing any online Madden 2011 gameplay. I don't know how the heck I would commentate that just yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as I go along. And in addition to getting the new map pack, I am going to try to mix in some other game types for you guys. I did play some other game types the last couple days. I need to take a look at that gameplay. Recordings. I did some capture the flag games where I know that the kill-death ratio probably isn't as important as the final score and the results. So if you guys can let me know if you want to see something like that from me, I'll take a look at those gameplays and see how they worked out, and try to get some of those commentated for you as well. Because some of those were somewhat fun. The trash talking between the teams was pretty funny. I know in a couple of those games, I did stay in the same lobby through, I want to say, maybe 4 or 5 different matches, and the other team, every single match, that when we throttled them, pretty much we kept coming up with different excuses for the reason they lost or why they couldn't capture any flags, and we were beating them like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, whatever I think it was. So a couple of the guys were arguing back and forth, and we pretty much just mocked them endlessly because the excuses they were coming up with were just so damn lame. Unfortunately, I didn't have the in-game microphone recording on for those like I should have, but maybe I'll work on that somewhat for you as well. And I, of course, will continue to bring you guys some booster hunting videos as well. I was trying to find some boosters the last couple of nights in Barebones Pro or regular free-for-all, but I really wasn't finding anybody in there. A lot of it was ended up in Team Deathmatch, and the handful of times I did come across a set or two of boosters, I would kill them once, and they immediately backed out of the lobby, so I don't really have any decent recordings there for you. But I will keep trying, because I know you guys just love those videos, and I really enjoy making them for you. And I think I have one more booster hunting video just about ready to go for you guys. It is going to be a clip video. I just need to look it over again and put any finishing touches on it and get it rendered out. So that will be coming for you in the next couple days as well. And like I said, I'm pretty much just trying to come up with some different ideas for some new gameplays or other games I can work on for you to hold us all over until Black Ops comes out, which now is just under, 60 days away. So I will definitely have a ton of content for you on Black Ops, as I will be playing the shit out of that as soon as it is released, as I'm sure you guys will as well. And since I've covered everything else I want to talk to you guys about in this video, I am now finally on my kill streak towards my nuke. And I'm going to get myself perched on up here and finish up the Harrier kill streak. And thankfully this guy sits down right in the open for me and gives me that kill, and another guy comes running out from behind the chopper and gives me my Harrier. And we're going to get that called in, and hopefully that gets me to my AC-130, and I can run off to safety here in a second. Since I am without Claymore, I am fully expecting an enemy player to come running through here and ruin my kill streak for me at any second, as happened to me earlier in the game. But thankfully my Harrier here gets me a couple quick kills, and no one comes in here to ruin my fun. And there is my AC-130. Now it's time to hopefully run off to safety and get the hell out of the danger zone. And I really did not pick the best place to call this in, but I was definitely getting a little bit over anxious, like I did every time I would try for a nuke. as I knew that I did not have a lot of time left before the game ended, and once I get to this point I really don't want to blow it. So I really should have ducked in a little bit further into one of the buildings near the flag that we did control, and my AC-130 here does get off to a little bit of a slow start, as my struggles with the 11 kill streak apparently do continue. But thankfully these guys do keep running out towards the middle of the map, and I do get a double kill, and I want to say a triple kill here to wrap things up. And when I do come out of the AC-130 here in just a moment, I do see a dot on the mini-map, and this guy has his back to me, and thankfully I was only 1 kill away because I am now surrounded by the enemy team, so I just immediately called in because I know I'm about to die anyhow, and get this game over with. And since this video was inspired by another YouTube director, go check his stuff out if you are so inclined, and if you do, just let him know that I sent you over there, as all of us that do bring these videos, so you really do appreciate that kind of thing, and I'm sure he will as well. So until next time guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon, and I hope you have a good one.